Hey everybody, it's me Andrew, and I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing splendid. I hope you're all saturating your experience today. Welcome to Great Days. Generate some static. Generate some static. Life is no challenge to the man who grasps his chalice with actual enjoyment. Okay? There's some wisdom and some rhyme in it. And today's video is going to be all about wisdom. Okay? I'm going to go through as much wisdom as I know and give to you, and then we are going to then bring about a appropriate revolution around being a wise person, because wisdom is literally knowledge and understanding to the point where you are literally standing in concrete reality, meaning you have so much knowledge and you have so much understanding, you are then able to bring about wisdom, which is literally knowing, like I just said, how things are in the universe and acting accordingly to the most efficient flow. This is what wisdom is to me. Acting according to your knowledge and your understanding and bringing about a most efficient flow through life as life. Okay? This is what wisdom is to me. Wisdom is literally doing something over and over and over and over until you become a master at it, and you then, from doing it over and over and over and over for so long, you cultivate a stronger practice and discipline within what it is you are practicing, and no need to double affirm that, but what it is you are practicing, and you are then assured to be doing whatever that is to a most precise state, or assuring that you're doing it the most efficient with the least amount of energy being used, This is what we would call a wise master, someone who knows the ways of life, or whatever region of life they're dwelling within, and then they are becoming so wise in that region of life or in life in general that they are then able to project it and teach it onto another. This is what wisdom is all about. It's all about knowledge. It's all about knowing. It's all about understanding. It's all about opening up the universe for clarification and bringing about what is standing in reality concretely. Okay? Patience is a virtue. This is a wise saying, because it truly is virtuous to be patient. I've so many times in my own life have had lack of patience, and knowing what it leads to, which is always unsteadiness, irritation, and aggravation. Lack of patience always brings me to a state of, like, damn, I should have waited. I really should have been patient. I really should have just relaxed and been patient, because I lost out on something, or I I didn't do it as well as I would have if I was patient and relaxed, and steady. So, like I said, wisdom is knowledge, knowing something firmly, and understanding. You know something so firmly that you start to understand it, you start to open it up from its lower dimensions to its higher dimensions. If you can perceive the polygonal structure, the geometry in my hands floating, then you are shifting into a higher vibration. However, if you know that patience is such a virtue, then you have gone through being impatient so many times in your life that you've lost out because of it, and due to this losing out, you then start taking up the practice of being patient, and you do it more and more and more and more, even through being impatient, and then inevitably you start flowing to a natural state of patience. Okay? And then you become virtuous. And then you are becoming wise, because you're starting to know what is the most efficient flow of life. This is Taoism. This is being a Taoist or a Taoist. Okay, the flow, yin and yang. Wisdom goes so far in life. Thoth, the Egyptian god of wisdom, is the first, I wouldn't call him a person, but the first god to create language. And the language we are now using today, the writing we are now using today, all started from Thoth's hand. And he was the god of wisdom. And you see him creating writing. Like I said, he even knows the art of immortality. He even is able to transmit his consciousness from body to body to body, having taken up the practice of doing such, which is a real practice and which brings you to a real state of immortality. This is true wisdom, because when you practice for millennia of your multiple lifetimes, you start flowing towards tremendous godly virtues, which are all wisdoms to attain yourself to. And once you start living within wisdom, you start transcending to higher levels of wisdom, higher levels of virtue, and then higher consciousness, and then even higher forms of life. Okay? So wisdom is a literal necessity throughout one's life. And not only is it a necessity, it is a natural inheritance from the great civilizations that have ruled the earth, which we hold in our DNA still to this day. DNA literally holds all the universe within it informationally. It's like a USB drive, but it's even more biologically miraculous because it holds, like I said, all the universal coding throughout the multiverse, I believe, actually. And imagine all the experience that you have been through and all the wisdoms that you have actually cultivated for yourself, and how they leak out through your day-to-day life subconsciously, or further unconsciously, because they're so deep within your metaphysical being that you can't even comprehend it, but they are there. And this is why we say the whole of the cosmos is God, because it is literally shifting and going about its movement in such a precise way that every grain of sand is exactly where it should be in order for that pane of glass to be formed by the sun's heat, generating a sparking from the flint and steel that somebody dropped on that same beach in order to create a fire, which then struck that sand, which brought about a pane of glass. Okay, that is some wisdom for you. I got this one from my guru. Don't, okay, not like that. Every seeker of truth doesn't attach oneself to assumption, because to assume is to truly not know. If you are a seeker of truth, steer away and detach yourself from assumption, because assumption is keeping you from realizing the truth, which is very true. You can't know something truly until you see it in its concrete nature, a being. And furthermore, more wisdom, truth is literally all there ever will be in this life. If you haven't seen my video, check it out right there. It's called The Truth. I literally just made it before this video. It's all about what the universe is kind of hiding from us. But yeah, check that video out in the corner. Truth is all that will ever remain in the end. This is a wise saying, or a quote. I've heard this many times before in my life. Lies are literally just truth spoken through fear. And not many people know this, or not many people understand that. Period. Think about it like this. Whenever you lie, I broke the vase. I mean, whenever you lie, I didn't break the vase, Mom. You are literally only lying because you're in fear of getting in trouble by your mother, and you are literally speaking truth behind those lies. You are literally speaking truth with the unsteadiness of that fear, which comes out as a lie, which doesn't really exist, because if you have your third eye up, if you have your mind opened, you can see right into people's intentions, and you know when somebody is lying, which is further backing up the wisdom that, or the wise saying that truth is all there ever truly will be, and lies are simply just truth spoken with fear. So I thank you for watching. I love you. I am appreciating every single one of you who is viewing, and I hope to make great days a great success through the genuine help of you, if you are willing. I ain't gonna hold you to it, but just know that it can be a great movement between the all of us. Subscribe, click upon this video, generate that static electricity like Nikola Tesla many times over, many lives over. The aliens are waiting again. And have yourself a great day, guys. Love you. Peace. Positivity. Bye.